Welcome to our call. This is our kickoff call for our Freedom 2023 30, 60 day, 90-day health transformation. And we're super excited to do this with you. I'm Deetra Clark, and I'm one of the coaches that will be supporting you for the next 30, 60, or 90 days, however long you decide to join us. And we really just wanted to have this call, one, to say hello, for you to get familiar with us since we'll be supporting you, but two, to help you kind of understand the flow of how this is going to work. What I have found is the more information that people have, the more informed and prepared that they feel, the more successful that they are. So drop a 1 in the comments if this is your first time to ever do a transformation of any kind. If this is your first time to do a reset or any kind of detox with us, drop a 1. We would just love to know where everyone is starting. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so drop a 2 if you are a current customer that is starting a transformation for a second, third, or even fourth time. I think this is my maybe 4th or 5th transformation. Awesome. Okay, great. And then if you are have transformed in the past, maybe have stepped away, have been off of your journey for a little bit, but you're returning to start your year fresh in 2023, drop a 3. So existing, have done it before, maybe got away, but you're coming back. Hi, Phoenix. So glad you're here. Awesome. Okay, so wherever you are, we just want to say welcome. And we are really expectant of amazing results for you. So you can expect a change and to experience freedom in your body, in your cells, in your skin, in your emotions. But really, I think when we unlock freedom in our physical health, we find freedom in so many other areas, because a lot of the things that keep us bound or really not living out life to our full potential, they start with our physical and our emotional health. So I'm going to have Jen to share a slide with our topics that we're going to be covering so that you know how to navigate and what to look forward to throughout the week. So every Monday, you will hear from a different coach for something called Motivation Monday. And Motivation Monday is really going to be tips for the week for you on setting up your week, because our mindset really dictates so much of how we see things through. So Motivation Monday is going to start us out. I guess Sunday's the beginning of the week, but since I started with Monday, I'll just go with it. So Motivation Monday, you're going to hear from a coach, a tip, some kind of mindset reset, something like that to help inspire you for the week. Tuesday is Tuesday testimonies. And so you're going to hear a testimony from one of our 8 coaches on our personal story, because we all have something different that we started with, a reason that we started our transformation, and have all had amazing results. And so we hope that those will inspire you and encourage you in your process. On Wednesdays, we will have Wellness Wednesday. And so we'll have a topic. Maybe we'll do a little training around energy, adrenals, our nervous system, things that are common but not normal that plague us every day. Because again, the more educated you are, the better choices that you can make. And when we know better, we can do better. Thriving Thursdays will be things like proper food combining, some recipe swaps. So really learning what's in our pantry, what's in our refrigerator that we're taking in every day that really isn't serving us in our health goals. And then Freedom Friday will really be kind of a hodgepodge of things that help us to walk in our next level of freedom. Saturday setup will be grocery shopping. So we will have our coaches sharing what they buy to set their week up. what are the things that you need in your week to really be successful in your transformation? And then every Sunday, we will feature a new smoothie to share with you that you can add into your routine throughout the week. So we want to keep it interesting for you, and we want you to walk away from this transformation with tools in your toolbox, feeling like you can do this and that you can sustain the lifestyle that you've started. So with that, I will pass it to Jen to share with you our platform for how we'll be sharing information, and it's called Telegram.
Hey everybody, thanks so much, Deetra. I'm super excited that you guys are here. Many of you don't know me, but my transformation was massive 2 years ago when I first started. So I am thrilled that you're here, whether it be the first time, the second time, like Deetra said, or you're coming back. We're excited for you. So I did jump into Telegram from my phone. So if you have already joined our Freedom 2023 in Telegram, this is what you should see in your Telegram. Yours might have some extra things in there. If you have some other friends, you might have some other chats. I just kept it clean for you guys so you can see what it looks like. And then if Deetra, can you drop in the chat the actual links? So in case you are here and you have not joined our Telegram group, you can go ahead and do that. So you would just go to your app center on your phone, download Telegram, and then you'll click on those links in the chat and you will be entered in here. So let's talk about why there's two different places. So in this one here, this is really more for announcements. So if you scroll to the top, you'll just see that we started doing some pre-cleanse things here. We just talked about this call specifically. And then if you want to comment, you certainly can. So if you click on comment, it's going to actually pop you over to our chat, which is a separate chat. And the reason for that is because we wanted to keep our announcement feed clean and simple. And then the chat feed for, questions and, sharing wins and anything like that. So you'll see that, somebody's gave us a little thumbs up here. But if you go back, this is clean where you can just go on to the next announcement or photo. And like Deetra said, here we're going to be doing a daily inspiration for you. And then you can comment back in the chat. So if you wanted to go to the chat and just see what things have been said, you could certainly go back here and see all the comments in the chat. So we kept things separate for a reason, so you can keep those announcements clean and separate. I did want to note, I'll just show you at the top of your top right, there's a little icon there. If you click on that, you can mute this specific chat. You may want to do that or turn off notifications in your settings of your phone. But you can just specifically mute this chat. And then you can have this customized, of course, mute forever or mute for a certain amount of time. So if you're at work, you can mute it so it doesn't ping you every time somebody has a question. Okay. And then the same thing goes for this one as well. But the announcements, we should be keeping to a minimum. 1, maybe 2 things every day. So those notifications won't be too crazy for you. So you could choose to keep those notifications on. So yeah, anyway, it's nice to see you guys. I am going to be one of your coaches. And I'm going to pass it off to another coach, and her name is Nicole, and she's going to introduce herself. Nicole, are you here?
I'm here. Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole Fletcher, and I will be one of your coaches during this 30, 60, or 90 days, whichever you have chosen. I'm really excited for you and for me. So let's get together and let's be amazing. That's what I got. Nicole Fletcher. Oh, and I'm going to pass it over to Katie Brown.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm excited to see you all here. This is going to be a really supportive group for everyone. My name is Katie. I'm one of the coaches here, and this really is more powerful in community. The accountability is amazing. So we're excited to have you No question is off limits. Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So I'll pass it off to Christy.
Thank you, Katie. So yeah, I'm Christy, and I'm going to be supporting you as well during your transformation. So I'm looking forward to being with you all this during your transformation. And I've been in the regenerative health community for about a year. Actually, I just had my 1-year anniversary. So yay. So anyway, I'm going to pass it off to Audra.
Hey everyone, I'm Audra, and I also will be here to help coach you through this 36-year, 90-day transformation. I started my transformation a little over a half a year ago, and it was absolutely amazing. I'm really ready to do this again and just be next to you, walking side by side, answering questions, and just supporting you on your journey. So welcome, and I'll pass it off to Lori.
Hey everyone, I'm Lori, super excited to support you, and I'm here to answer any questions and looking forward to helping you more. And I'm going to pass.
Hi friends, hey, I'm Kimberly. I'm sorry for the background noise, but I'm in not so sunny Sarasota, Florida. And so I'm inside a Starbucks because my background doesn't look as gorgeous as Lori's. And I am one of the newer people as well and excited for this journey. I think what I can tell you the most that excites me is Katie said, the community. I started this journey and I'm a little bit of a lone wolf, and I'm like, I'm good. And so for those people thinking, I'm good, do I really need a community? You need this. Like this, what you get in the box that you get is really special, but what you get in this community is even better. So lean in, friends, like just when you think you might not need the help, you do. Like, why go through this journey alone? So we're excited to have everyone, and I pass it back to Jen.
And we have actually one more gal that I'm going to introduce before I come back on. Becca, are you here? Are you still at the clinic?
I am. I just was able to hop on.
Yay. Okay, great. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Becca, and I'm super excited to support you guys through this. And I began with Pyramid using these superfoods about 1.5 years ago, actually almost 2 years ago. It's just changed my life. It's been wonderful. But I would just echo what everyone else said. This community is key and really just what helps us thrive and get to our best potential. So excited to be here to support you. So.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. So that's 9 of us that are going to be bouncing around in the Telegram group. What I love about this is that each person has a different voice and a different way that they share about their experiences, how they make food. And so you're going to really hear from all of us. There's clinicians here, there's practitioners, there's coaches, there's passionate moms. And so you're going to hear from all of us in the Telegram group. So like I said, join that group. It's going to be super dynamic, fun, lighthearted. Of course, if you have questions, you all have your one-on-one coaching with the person who brought you here, but you also have this feed now where you can ask us questions if things were to come up. And I did want to just mention too, about, we've talked about 30, 60, 90 days. And so if your coach hadn't talked to you about that yet, there is an option to do up to 90 days of transformations. And it's totally possible to do 3 parasite cleanses right in a row. We highly recommend, actually, we specifically recommend that you do 2 back-to-back parasite cleanses. So as a practitioner, it's very important to do that because our parasites lay eggs. I know it's gross. Hopefully you're not eating dinner, but they do hatch 20 days later. And so we are going to be doing a consistent schedule with you because it just makes the most sense to start 20 days from the first time that you start your parasite cleanse or end the parasite cleanse. So day 1 through 10. So day 1's today, day 10. The next day on day 11 is when you're going to start introducing that Super Cleanse R. And all of this information is in the transformation schedule. Your one-on-one coach should have sent that to you. But again, if you need an extra added support there and more information, you should have also been added to a Facebook group. And in your Facebook group, if you're on a computer, there's a discussion tab and then there's a guide tab. And that guide tab will guide you through different recipes, our 30-day recipe plan, as well as your transformation schedule. And this is what will tell you all about how to start your morning, when to take what. And again, this can be flexible with your day. Let's say you work more at nights, you might be taking your superfoods at night versus having dinner at night. And so you can kind of flip-flop those things around. A couple of big things to note is that we don't want you hungry. We want you to eat. You know, like tonight I made kelp noodles. I was just telling the ladies before you guys got on. And those are great because they're raw. You just soak them a little bit and they have a great little crunch to them, but they're not like cucumbers. So just start to play with like different options that are raw for dinner or for lunch, like cutting up cucumber and putting a little like, you know, olive oil and salt and lemon in there. Just have fun with plants. So we just say, play with plants, you know, have as many fruits and vegetables as you need. We're going to be talking about proper food combining in the group. Yeah, I'm just really excited for you guys to be on this journey with us. And the 30, 60, 90 days, the reason why it's so important is because our body goes through a way different change as you go along. So 30 days is good, 60 days is better, and really 90 days is best, right? Because you are hopefully wanting to change your lifestyle, not just do a quick fix, because you can do anything for 30 days and go back to the way things were. But you are here to really transform your life. And so we suggest those 90 days. So after 30 days, you get all new skin. After 90 days, you get all new blood, and you also will start to see a balancing in your hormones, your skin health, your hormonal health, your gut health. I mean, after 90 days is when you can really see the benefits of how this lifestyle is going to work for you. So that's what we would suggest. And please feel free to reach back out to your coach and talk about what's best for you moving into your month 2, you know, around that mid time that we're together. So again, thank you guys. We wanted to keep this call short, but I'd love to see if there's any questions. You have us all here. You might as well. If there are any questions specifically, we're happy to open it up since it's only 6:20 and we have like 10 more minutes. Does anybody else have any questions? I think there was some questions in here, maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Nicole Fletcher, of course, our doula. She says no parasite cleanse if you are pregnant or nursing. Just a reminder if you're rewatching this or if you're here. Jamie Johnson. So whoever invited you here, get back with them and ask them to add you to the Facebook group, and they can get you added pretty quickly here. Gina, same thing. So just message them back and say, hey, I need to get plugged into the Facebook group. And that's going to be ongoing support outside of Telegram. And I have a child in view. Sorry. Deetra, do you want to take over the questions?
I sure can.
Thank you.
How do we join the Facebook group? Okay, I think so. She may have just answered that, but depending on who invited you, that person can send you a link to the Facebook group. And then once you're in the group, they can tag you in the guide. So there's a guide with the schedule for how to get started and anything that's relevant to you. Okay, any other questions? Who already has their kit? Drop a 1 if you've already received your kit and you're good to go. Mona Lisa, Beth, Jamie. Yes, Prosperous Living is the name of my group. Jen's is Clean Living, Jen. Christina, Beth. Great. Phoenix, Jen. Let me drop my one. I'm also curious because I think, and since we have a little bit of time, Janelle has hers. I would love to just say that depending on why you got started, right? For a lot of people, what I find their health goal tends to be is either I just want to feel better or I want to lose weight. You know, those are probably the two most common. There can be other things in between. But what I would encourage you to do, your kit comes with a measuring tape. So get that out, use it. But also, I would say, Christy says her box came today. Awesome. I would say get in the habit of journaling. I'm a paper and pen girl. Jen's a electronic girl, so she uses her phone. Either way, it's fine. But get in the habit of journaling your non-scale, non-measurement victories. Like, I remember when I started, I was like, oh, I'm so healthy. I don't know if I need this, right? And then 3 days in, I was like, wow, I don't need the nap after I work out, or man, I'm not really snappy when my kids are being really loud behind me. Noises used to really like agitate me. Like my nervous system was really stressed out and I didn't even realize it. So just take notice of non-scale, non-measurement victories and really pay attention to those, because on the days that you don't want to be consistent, or on the days that, you know, maybe you got off a little bit of what you thought your plan was that day and you just think the day is shot, having something documented with your non-scale, non-measurement victories is really motivation to keep you going. But it also is documentation of how much change that your body is experiencing. And for a lot of you, it will be things that you didn't even expect to change. So that would be my one tip and encouragement now that you all have your boxes and are ready to go. Oh, look at these comments about skin. Love your top. Thank you, Angela. Yes, skin is glowing. Someone sent me a message that said my skin is, I'm aging in reverse. Well, thank you. I will take that. Appreciate that. But it's like what Jen said, 30 days, we get new skin. Our skin really does start to shed off the stuff that need to be there. Okay. Christina.
I think I already am very clear with this, but I just wanted to kind of raise it. So I have a couple of people that will be joining and starting their cleanse, but a few days from now, a week from now, that's okay, right? Whenever, even if they kind of start today.
Absolutely. Yep. They can totally just jump in when they get their kit. And that's one of the beauties of having the Telegram group there, is everything will be right there. And so if they need to go back a little bit, they can do that. But this is totally fine to just jump in when you can.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Well, with that, I guess if there are no other questions, we will wrap up. We just wanted to keep this short. This will be available for replay. So if you're a coach on here and you had a guest that you were looking for that wasn't able to make it, we'll get this replay sent out to them. And then they can get started with us as well. Any other announcements, Jen? We'll post in the group as well. It's also not too late for people to join. So if you have a friend or a family member, you're welcome, Mona Lisa. Excited to support you. If you have a friend or a family member that you know would benefit from this, have them reach out. It's great to do this in community with other people. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a good night. We'll see you in Telegram.
Bye.
Thank you. So good.
Thank you.